Hey guys, 22 Social. We'll be discussing the pros and cons of the Harbor Freight 45 watt solar panel kit. Let's get started with it. Alright, so let's go over some pros. Good thing about the Harbor Freight solar panel kit is it's available locally. You know, you have a Harbor Freight store nearby, you could just go over there and pick it up, have solar power the next day, or the same day even. So it's very easy to get your hands on these Harbor Freight solar panel kits. Just go to Harbor Freight, pick it up. You could be producing solar power that same evening. Second pro about the Harbor Freight kit here is that it comes with all the wiring that you need. All the wiring and everything you need to get started with solar power. All you have to buy in addition to the kit is a 12-volt battery and a power inverter to run AC loads. But the kit does come with all the wiring you need to hook the solar panels up all the way to the battery. So it comes with the wiring for it, as well as the charge controller. So you don't have to buy an additional charge controller for the Harbor Freight kit. So it comes with all the wiring and the charge controller. The only additional things you'll have to buy is a power inverter to run AC loads and a 12-volt battery. So those are a couple good things about the Harbor Freight solar panel kit. Now here's just a little bit of the wiring here. It comes with the little three-way here. Comes with a three-way plug. And now this orange extension cord, that's my own wire I added to it. But it came with another wire to take it from the three-way adapter all the way to your charge controller. So that was something to note. That's just some of the wiring there. Then it went from the charge controller. I had some more wires that went from the charge controller to your battery, with a couple alligator clips. So that's what I got with my my kit here. Okay, one more thing I forgot to mention is this also came with two 12-volt 5-watt compact fluorescent light bulbs as well, which they do pretty good. They're definitely a relatively low watt draw, only 5 watts, but I personally prefer the LEDs, so that's just something to note. That was something else that did come with the Harbor Freight kit, as well as this frame here. This is a wooden frame that I built. The frame that came with the kit was a PVC frame where you just screwed your solar panels onto. Okay, now that you heard what came with the Harbor Freight kit, as well as a couple of good points about it, let's go over some of the things that I personally don't like about it, and a lot of people probably would not really like as well as about this kit. Okay, so the first thing, and probably one of the largest things about the Harbor Freight kit that I don't personally like, is the price. The price per watt is extremely high. You could buy a monocrystalline or even a polycrystalline solar panel off the internet for as low as $1 a watt. With this, the kits, on average, if you use a coupon, you could probably get it for $150 with the coupon, $129 if you have a really good coupon, but still the price per watt is like going to be at least $3 per watt, which is relatively high considering that you could pay $1 per watt if you bought the solar panels online, if you bought a mono or polycrystalline panel, I should say. Second downside about the Harbor Freight panel is that they have plastic frames, which I personally do not like. The plastic frames for a solar panel, I don't like it at all. As you guys see down there, I actually had to repair the frame with some silicone because they were actually cracking. They would crack right here in the corners, and I'd have to repair it with some silicone. So I did not like that part about this kit. It would definitely not last as long in the sun as a metal frame solar panel, which was a huge downside for me, a huge turn off with buying this kit here, which was kind of a disappointment because, you know, these are solar panels. They should be able to take the sun and heat and cold and ice and all that, snow, without any problems. But these panels, I keep them covered up simply because they're not the strongest by no means. As you saw, the corners of the little panel had to be replaced. That's with all three panels. It's not just an isolated panel. But the frames are starting to crack on them being plastic versus a metal frame wouldn't crack at all, for that matter. It wouldn't crack at all. So metal frames are a lot better whenever you're buying solar panels, which really these are really the only panels I know about that actually have plastic frames. as well as the SunForce 60 watt kit. They're practically the same panels, just a different brand, but they have plastic frames as well. Okay, here's another thing about the Harbor Freight panels. The wiring here is pretty cheap. Like right here, now you see this one's actually electrical tape, but what's happening is right here at the corner where the wire meets this little I don't know what you would call that, but that little part right there that goes directly into the panel, it was cracking, exposing the wires. And that happened to me the first year with this kit. It was cracking. So overall, I just have to say the quality with this kit is not the best by no means. It was really disappointing, the quality of this kit. You're paying so much for the panels, going on the price per watt, and the quality is just not there. I'll be honest with you guys, the quality is not there at all. But those are some turn-offs for me about this kit, and some pros and cons, you know, trying to weigh it out, the good with the bad. So but yeah, those are my pros and cons of the Harbor Freight kit right here. So anyways guys, I hope that helps some of y'all out here trying to make your decision with purchasing the Harbor Freight kit. Those are pros and cons. I'm not hating on Harbor Freight panels because I love them, because otherwise I wouldn't have had it. This kit's definitely good for somebody that has no solar power experience whatsoever, like how I was when I first bought this kit. This is why I bought the kit, because I had no experience at all. All I had to buy in addition was a battery and a power inverter, which was really easy for me to get my hands on. So the kit was really good for starting out. For starters, I highly recommend getting you some type of kit, whether it be the Harbor Freight kit or another type. The kits are just real convenient because they generally have everything you need, except for generally kits will not come with power inverters and batteries. So but yeah guys, that's my pros and cons of the Harbor Freight 45 watt solar panel kit. Got any questions, feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching.